It can't be all work and no play, but then it can't be all play and no work. What sold on eBay and how did I pack it? I have tutorials and tips for you this week. We managed to fit in going to the Goodwill and a couple of garage sales. And is there an analysis this week of YouTuber resellers? Well, yes. I analyzed a comparison between all 4 that I've done so far. Hi everyone, I'm Vicki with Avante-Avenue. Welcome to our channel. If you are new here, my husband Mark and I resell on eBay, occasionally Mercari and Poshmark, but we haven't had any sales there for a while. I guess maybe because I don't list there very often. But I do have some sales for you today, some eBay sales, and I go through and show you what we sold. And on most of them, not all of them, but on most, I show you how to pack them. We did ship some things last Saturday, which is kind of unusual, but they came in on Thursday and Friday, so we took them to the post office on Saturday and only had a handful today. So it did slow down over the weekend, even though I had a sale going on. This time I had a 30% off sale. Last week I had 35% off most everything, but I thought, well, let's try lowering it a little bit and see if 30% works. And we did get some sales. But then again, a week ago it was a little bit better, so maybe the 35% off sale was better. And some of you have asked me about my sales and how I set them. Typically, I set the sales on Monday, sometime on Monday, and I put lots and lots of categories on sale. I say categories because we have our store set up in various categories. Maybe it's clothing, maybe it's home decor, maybe it's holiday. So because I already have those categories set up, I set the sale, and you can copy and paste the sale, so it makes it easy every week. And that is done under the sales markdown feature if you have an eBay store. If you don't know how to do that, leave a comment and I'll try to fit that in the next video. So I run the sales typically 2 to 4 days, and that's about it. So sometimes I'll run it from Monday to expiring Thursday night at 11:30 p.m. California time. And sometimes then I'll restart it on Friday morning through Sunday night at 11:30 p.m. You do have to be very careful when you set a sale because it defaults, the ending date for the sale defaults an entire month out. I never set a sale for a month at a time. I want the feeling or sense of some urgency to make the purchase. And I do have make offer on everything that's on sale. And this time I lucked out. Most of the items sold for the full sales price. They did not make an additional offer, so that worked out in our favor. And if you are using sales, please let me know how they're going for you. We've been talking about sales markdown in the last several videos, and that has been part of the analysis that I've been doing. If you're new here, for 4 videos in a row, vlog 18 through 21, because that's what this is, a vlog, a recap of our week. But from vlog 18 through 21, I analyzed 4 different YouTuber resellers. I did not disclose their name. I didn't disclose anything other than the data, the information, the numbers that I could pick up through their eBay store. With that said, as I share with you today my analysis comparing all 4, yes, we're going to compare all 4 in this video. We're going to see what they have in common and what is different in their reselling strategies. So I just want to remind everyone, and those of you who are new here, please do not comment with their username, with their YouTube name, their store name. Please do not comment with any private information about who they are. So you can guess to yourself, but don't put it in your comments, because if you do, I'll have to remove that, because I don't want this video taken down. I don't want to be accused of spamming. This is all public information, by the way, but still I'm showing respect to the YouTuber resellers. And I don't want them to think that I'm riding off their coattails, if you know what I mean. So that's why you can't comment with that information. But you can still glean information from the information that I provide in those last 4 videos. Check those out. And this video when I compare all 4. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're looking for game.
I think it's this. Junior's Adventures, Financial Peace Junior by Dave Ramsey.
That is it.
Teaching kids how to win with money.
Looks like the photo must be the one. And how much did it sell for? It sold for $23 plus shipping. Chirp, chirp. I'm looking for a plate.
Chirp, chirp.
You don't sound quite like our birds, but good try. Alrighty. We had a bunch of these before and we sold them all. And this one was the worst condition of them all, even though it's really not that bad. But we listed it anyway.
I just wanted to say, chirp.
Simply Fine China, Lennox.
Chirp.
Alright, see what I got to put up with? Gotta love them. And I do.
Somebody has to.
Simply Fine Lennox Chirp Bird Plate, Pie Plate, it's referred to, sold for $13.96 plus ship. Copper kitty cat mold or tin, which I'll have to insert a photo here. Let's see here. It's 10 by 6 and it's sold for $12.99 plus ship. I sure hope they read the measurements on this because it sure looks like a boy's XL and I have it as men's, but I do put the measurements in my listing and it's sold for $17.48 plus ship. Sold a few pieces of clothing. In fact, I have one buyer who bought 2 on this order and 2 on this order. What do we have? US Polo men's jacket, that's upstairs, sold for $17.46. Banana Republic sweater, sold for $17.46. Order came to $34.92 plus ship. This Jennifer Lopez top, that sold for $13.96. And a White Stag XL sweater, layered sweater, it's upstairs, sold for $13.96. And you can see here where I played around with prices. At one time I had them at $8.95, raised them to $11.95, to $14.95, and then finally raised them to what, $24.95 and put them on sale, and they sold. Sold another denim skirt, probably paid $1 for it. In fact, I did pay $1 for it. 1990s Jones New York Sport, size 6, so it's quite small. I do buy small sizes in denim skirts. It's a midi length, sold for $20.97 plus ship. This Hearts and Roses, size 10 rockabilly dress, blue with white polka dots, sold for $20.97 plus ship. I'm going to show the comparison between these 4 resellers throughout this video. So I'm going to pop in here and there and go over them. And then of course there'll be some more at the end. How many active eBay listings do they have? And I set this up by vlog number. There's vlog 18, 19, 20, and 21. And you can see the numbers here. 3,943 active listings. The next person has 5,985 listings. And then how about 8,721 listings? Now we're getting up there. And the next person has a lower number, but she does great. Oh, by the way, these are all women resellers. And she has 3,097 active listings. I think it's time that we head to Goodwill. We haven't been there for, I think, several months. This time of year, we're going to garage sales and church rummage sales and neighborhood sales. Although I slowed down this week because, I've been kind of playing more than I've been working and things are accumulating upstairs on the table. And I do not want to end up with banker boxes full in the guest bedroom. For those of you who've been with me for a while, you know what I'm talking about. The stash back, the dreaded stash back. I don't want that. So we've slowed down a little bit on sourcing, but we went out a little bit this week. Let's head to the Goodwill and see if anybody's donated something good enough to buy to resell. It's been months since we've been here. We're assuming there's probably some garage sale donations, so we're going to check it out and see. Checking out the Christmas section. She's pretty. $3.99. Probably a ceramic project. Full candle house. Oh, that's Lefton. Sri Lanka, $1.99. I don't know what those are going for. I might check. Hazel Atlas. Just barely see the marking. Do you see it there? There it is, Hazel Atlas. Right there in the center. $2.99, a little overpriced. Not worth a whole lot. This is pretty cool. It's a wood carved mold. It's got a hole here and a peg. The wood not there. Look how long it is. Less than $2.99. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. We timed this good. It's after lunchtime, so it's not very crowded. It's a little, oh look, it's a pinwheel and a hob star. Unusual little top. Oh, it's a jelly jar. Heavy. It's probably crystal. That's a maybe. What else we got? These pumpkins. Somebody made these pumpkins and donated them. There's some little snowmen. These are interesting. They're bookends. They're heavy, but they're also resin and they're chipped. Do you see that chip right there? I'm going to stay away from those. I thought they might be wood. It's resin. Feels cheap. Resin, metal, made in Taiwan. Don't see any branding. Bow wow meow. These ceramic but chipped. Let's check up here. Well, that's different. Whoa, it's also very loose. But that is signed over the rainbow. Gotta see that signature. Can't read it. Oh, broken leg. That solves it right there. I was gonna research that, but it's got a broken leg. Clay turkey, cute, missing a lid. Homer Laughlin, but missing a lid. I enjoyed taking a look at their favorite categories. Their favorite categories to buy things to sell, their favorite categories that do sell. Other. You know what I mean by other, right? That means they're not in a category, just other. 1,500 plus listings. I believe the purpose of putting listings in other is to simply list faster. You don't have to take those few seconds to find your category in the drop-down box. At least that's my theory. But there is a category set up specifically for clothing and accessories. Accessories meaning shoes and jewelry and things. 2,377 listings. And the plus means more. Vlog 19. Over 2,400 items under collectibles and over 1,000 in clothing and shoes. Vlog 20, over 2,300 pieces of clothing. And this one surprised me, dinnerware. 764 items in dinnerware. What is dinnerware? Pretty much what you think of. Plates, serving dishes, things like that. Vlog 21, household decor, 695 items. I know that seems low, but this person had over 60 categories in her store. And so there was sometimes one item to, I don't know, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. A little bitty signature there, maybe. It's hard to say. Italy. It's got a lot of imperfections though. International Table Works. Marion Bright. Walgreen. They're back behind. Cotswold. Permanent Colors. J&J Meek in England. But they're just little saucers. This looks like something someone, I don't know if they're, oh yeah, I see there's probably a left-end tag there. They got every piece priced separately. I think I'll pass on that. Let's go back the other way. Take another look. Those are pretty. It's really, really lightweight though. Extremely light. It's not marked. I could research it. These are also etched. $2.99 for 4. Oh, what are these little juiced? I can't remember. Thank or Hawking or Libby. Those might have potential. They're Libby, and if they're all in good shape, I'm getting these. I was checking out this little picture. I saw this and I saw it was a maple leaf. I immediately knew it was Monmouth Pottery. They're asking $2.99, but they're only going for about $12, and it has some weird condition issues. So for that reason, I'm leaving it behind. Just found these bowls. You know how I like plain white stuff, plain white dishes, Falsgraf, and not too bad a condition. We just can't find a price on them. Never seen that pattern. $7.99 for all. These are Temptations, and there's all the information you need. Old World Elite is the pattern, the number. The problem is they put tape on this, and this has a silver finish, and I don't know if it's a surface applied silver stamp, which it probably is.
Look at this one.
Oh, that one's got a lot of wear. That looks like dishwasher wear. I don't know, I think because of the issue with the silver, even though they're not used very much, well, some pieces aren't used very much, and that's all faded. All right, that answers that. We're gonna leave them behind. It's too bad we have to leave them behind. I'll show you here what they're worth, if they were in great condition. Mark is checking out this bowl with glass, and it looks, he thinks it's blue, I think it's black, but it would have to be in mint condition, and then we have to figure out what it is. What do we got here? Big Apple Pancake House, unusual cup, gilded rim. It's very large, very heavy. Oh, Greenbrier, stay away from that. Dollar Tree. I like this butterfly mug, even though I don't want more mugs. Vintage coffee cup. Churchill. Single Churchill coffee mug. More juice glasses. Can't see. Mug. Gibson. Beautiful. Okay, telephone. Beautiful. Here's the Falsgraf coffee mugs that match the bowls, but they're really, really stained. Those are well used. Condition is everything. It doesn't matter how good the price is. Oh, that answers it right there. How about holding just one of those up and I'll show them what I mean. I have to pass. Yeah, it's too bad because, you know, but condition's everything. Don't waste your time, Mark. Thank you. Oh, we got a price. $3.99 for all. So we're gonna get them. Just leaving Goodwill, and it's pouring down rain. And the sun is out over here, and I'm getting misted, but that's okay. We found a few things. I thought it would be interesting to take a look at their new versus used when it comes to their active listings. And of course, there's a category called non-specified, which I don't know why, but that's what it is. You can pretty much go through this one on your own, so I'm just going to play some music for you. These are neat. They have an etched ship on them. Oh, trying not to get more glassware, but those are really neat. Now these I don't pick up anymore. They're not worth much. But I'm going to do some research on these. We found these glasses not too long ago at a church rummage sale. And I'm going to show you step by step, because that's how I tend to do things, step by step. I'm going to show you first how to find out how many ounces are in here. And you can use this tip for any of your glasses or coffee mugs to find out how many ounces they are. And then I'm going to walk you through the entire listing. So I'm getting ready to list this coffee mug, and I realized I don't know how many ounces it holds. So this is how I do it. I fill the cup all the way up to the top. Literally all the way up to the top. And I have a measuring cup here. I try to carefully dump it all in. Yep, filled it to the top, dump it in a measuring cup. So what do I have here? It's 1 1/3 cup, and based upon the notches here, it's 10 ounces. Oh, and you probably can't see it anymore, but there's the etching, the ship. And I'm not going to waste the water. I'll use it to water my plant. So I'm going to walk you through a few things that I've done. This is the listing for the nautical etch clipper ship mugs, and I'm going to put the 10 ounces down here in the item specifics capacity. You see how it defaulted to 8 from the listing that I was selling one like it? I'm going to change that to 10. It's time to weigh them, and I don't think I can fit all 6 on here, but let's start with 4. See what I can fit. Maybe I can only fit 3. Got a styrofoam plate here. See if we can do this carefully. I sure don't want to break any of these. All right, I got all 6 on here, as you can see. And it comes to 4 pounds, 3.2 ounces, 5 pounds right out of the gate, and I haven't allowed for packing material. So, you know what? I think I'm going to put this at 7 pounds. Yes, I'm going to pad it and put it at 7 pounds to allow for all my packing material and the time it takes to pack. So I'm going to change this from 4 pounds to 7 pounds. The box size doesn't matter too much right now, but I'm going to put 16 by 12 by 8 because I think that's what I'm going to be using. Make sure I change the shipping policy to priority mail and calculated U.S. priority. I have shipping policies set up and shipping to U.S. only for these. Let's go out and list it and take a look at it. Here is the listing, and if I were shipping it to myself from Kingsport to Kingsport, they're estimating $8.50. But of course, we know it probably is not going to sell to our same city. Let's take a look at the photos that Mark took. He started out with a black poster board in the background, underneath it, and in the back. And then he converted it to black again when he ran it through Photo Room. He chose black as the background, and this is the result that we get. So not too bad. Listed them at $39.95 plus ship. I also analyzed their price range from the lowest to the highest. Again, these are active listings. All of these are plus ship. That's a wide range of prices. Next up, we're going to revisit a garage sale where we found some Villeroy and Bach, I think is how you say it. Found some dinner plates, and I'm going to take you all the way through the listing, and I'm going to show you how to set up a listing with volume pricing, just in case you don't know. And if you do know, well, can a refresher hurt? I hope not. We're checking out these dinner plates here. I know they look so plain, don't they? Number 1748 Royal. It says Home Goods had them at 10 and $5.99 and 3. That's in 10 for 5, but she just said they're negotiable. So Mark's checking out the others, see if they're used. The most important thing is condition. So what do you think about those dinner plates, Mark?
Those Villeroy and Bach dinner plates, probably worth about $25 a piece.
And she accepted our $8 offer, and the lady was thrilled to get $10, meaning $8 for the plates and $2 for that towel holder. So let's go check out the other sale over there. Yeah, great. If you have a small scale like I do, it can be hard to fit a dinner plate on here and also see the readout. I can't see it. So let's try this. Make sure your scale is on before you start this. Put a styrofoam plate. It's very lightweight. Carefully put your plate on here. And can I read it? I'm going to zoom in here. 1 pound, 5.9, 1 pound, 6 ounces, Well, automatically that's rounded up to 2 pounds, okay? 2 pounds. But I also have my packing materials. So I'm going to put each plate at 3 pounds. So I'm going to use 3 pounds, not 2, not just rounding it up to 2. I'm going to use 3 pounds. Let's take a look at the listing. Again, Mark just used black poster board to take his photos, and then he ran it through the photo room app and chose black as the background. And this is how the photos turned out, so not too bad. They look good. Title, we've got our notes from buying them. Oops, I don't have the date that I bought them. I'll come back and fill that in. Dinner plate, white. Let's go on down to what's important. Price, I'm setting it $24.95. We have 5 plates. I'm not allowing offers because I'm using volume pricing. That's where you can go and set up your discount. I have 10, 12, and 15% set up. If they buy 2 plates, 10% off. 3 plates, 12%. 4 or more, 4 or 5, because I only have 5, 15% off. Private listing is so that when people look at my feedback, they don't see what was sold, they just see the feedback. We have calculated shipping, US only, and 3 pounds per plate using a 12 by 12 by 8 box. Let's go take a quick look at it. And here it is. This is what a listing with volume pricing looks like. And there's the discounts. So that's how it works. And of course, the $7 shipping is only if I shipped it to myself. It's not a true shipping number. Okay, let's see what else we can find to list today. And something else I picked up on when I was analyzing these resellers that I was quite excited to discover. And I think you might have been surprised about this too. How many active listings do they have? Up to $29.99. Vlog 18, over 2,700 items were in that price range, up to $29.99. That is 68% of their total store listings. Did you hear that? 68% of their active listings are $29.99 and under. Vlog 19, 4,700 items up to $29.99. That's 78% of their store. Vlog 20, 6,600 active listings are under $29.99. Are you surprised by this? I was. That's 76% of their store listings. And Vlog 21, 1,900 other listings are under $29.99, and that is 61% of their store. Even though we all love to find high-priced items, high-value items to resell, this is proof that you can make a lot of sales in that lower price range. I call it the sweet spot. And as I said, I've been working a lot this week trying to get caught up on things, and this is one of the vases that we listed. One of them, because there's another one just like it. Oh my gosh, I have these really tall vases to tackle, and I decided I was going to sell them in a lot of 2. So that's what's up next. And these are 12 inches tall, and at the top, about 5 inches diameter. For my research, I found that these are New Martinsville glass out of New Martinsville, West Virginia. Now, that company started in 1901, and the company was renamed in 1944 to Viking Glass. So honestly, I don't know which company to put down, so I think I'm going to put both. To do some research, I went out to Google and pasted in my title, New Martinsville, and I'm going to add in here, like I said, Viking Glass, because the company changed names. Let's refresh that search. And there's a couple of things that I use here. Yes, there's some images right here in the middle. And the first thing I'll do is go to shopping, see if anything pops up. I see some Viking glass here. But if I don't see anything immediately, I don't spend too much time here. Instead, I just scroll back to the top and I choose images. I love Google Images because typically I find what I'm looking for. And sure enough, right there you see in stock, rare New Martinsville. Well, I can't see the whole title. There it is. Yellow tinted trumpet spiral ribbed vase. And that is the listing that we started with to sell one like this. Here's another listing with a different background. You can see these are all the same background. Let's click on this one. Oh, okay. I can't read this one. Can you read this? It says Greensboro, North Carolina, but everything is in, I don't know. Is that Spanish? Someone tell me. Anyway, they have theirs at $44. I find that kind of ironic that when I looked at it on Google, it was in English, and then it translated it when I went to the listing. But I've been seeing that a lot lately in sold comps, that it's a different country different country actually that they're showing me comps from. All right, let's go back to the listing. So here we are at the listing, and you can see it does have a yellow tint to it. Does have some scratching on the inside rim. So we use these little sticky arrows that you can pick up at a dollar store, Dollar Tree. We use these all the time. Sometimes we layer them up to make the color more vibrant. We'll put 2 or 3 stacked. Has a little chip on it, but overall it's not too bad. And again, I don't know the exact age. Here's the title, 2 count, New Martinsville Viking yellow tinted trumpet spiral vase. Why is it called trumpet? Because it has a long, narrow section here and flares out at the top. And so this style is called trumpet. We paid $2, about $2 for the 2 vases. And I'm not sure how much the other one was listed for. Let's take a quick look. This one was $46 on sale for $25. So let's go back to our listing and let's see what I can do here on the shipping. Let's go on down, changing it to buy it now. We saw one of these was listed for $44. I always like to put read all, pre-owned, vintage used, some scratches, an inside rim, small chip, see all photos, sold as is. Copy and paste the condition notes and put it right here. I don't put any other jargon there anymore. Saving time, putting it on buy it now. I think I'll set the price at $69.95. I'm going to allow offers on this. I'm going to sell as a lot, so I'm going to put 2 here. Private listing, you know what that is. For shipping, those ship US priority and US only. That's how I have it set up in my shipping policy. And let's go out and weigh them. And one of them by itself weighs 1 pound, 14 ounces. What do? We round it up to 2 pounds. And I've got 2 of them, so that's 4 pounds. And then I have the box and shipping supplies. So I am going to put these 2, yep, both of them at 6 pounds. I decided to go with 6 pounds for the 2, and I'm planning on packing them in a 6 by 12 by 8 box. And let's go out and see what it looks like. Here's the listing, 2 count, New Martinsville Viking yellow tinted trumpet spiral rib vase for $69.95 with make offer. Again, the shipping doesn't count. A quick look at these photos that Mark took on black poster board. That's all it is, black poster board on the bottom and in the back, and then running these through the photo room app and choosing black as the background. We do typically turn off the ceiling lights when he takes photos, and we just have the side lights as needed. However, it works best to avoid the excess glare. What else can we list? Mark challenged me as to where I was going to put those vases. Well, I rearranged over here and I moved some of the clear glass down here because we sold a lot of glasses and I haven't been buying as many. And I said, well, I'll move some things around on here. Get dizzy with me here. Move some things around and I'll fit them up here because I've got some height. So that's where they're going to go because they are tall. And there's 2. We always love to prove each other wrong. When he tells me something probably won't sell, I buy it anyway and it sells. And when he picks out something, I might be kind of so-so about it and it sells. So we're always playing around with challenges like that. Some of you have been asking me about my organization of my items. Over a year ago, I put out a video called I'm in Love, Reseller Room Makeover, again. And I invite you to check out that video because I know it can be challenging to figure out how to store items. And of course, I know we did invest in shelving and we've got a lot of it all the way around the room along with some bookcases. But if you don't have a lot of space, floor space, the only way to go is up, vertical. I started out just using banker boxes and I stacked them all the way from the floor to the ceiling. Well, this is a low ceiling here. Vertical is the way to go. And then I have the center part of the room here for the work table and the holding table. And it works out really well. So I hope you check out that video if you haven't seen it. Do they offer returns for their buyers? Do they? Who pays for the shipping? Do they accept offers? On this one, I'll play some music and let you take your time looking it over. And these 2 plates, they were $3 each, got them 2 for $5. Royal Stafford made in England. 2 of those. Next, we're listing 2 decorative plates made by Royal Stafford, and I'm going to show you again how I weigh them and estimate the shipping and volume pricing. I'm making progress today as Mark is away. He's out running errands for us so that I could focus on listing and working on the video. Picked up 2 of these plates. You gotta be careful, there's a styrofoam plate between them. Picked up 2 of these at a garage sale, and we're going to list them. And then he's going to have to photograph some more because I'm caught up. Let's go ahead and weigh these. And as you see, I use styrofoam plates to separate them. Get your scale turned on using a styrofoam plate to raise this up so that I can see, make sure it's balanced. And I'm at 1 pound 10 ounces. I'm immediately going to call that 2 pounds and add another pound for the box and packaging. So I'll be listing each plate at 3 pounds. I typed in my brief description on eBay to find their active listings. It says 5. I bet there's more than 5. Scroll down here because you can see right there you go, matching fewer words. So let's go to sold and completed. I used to be able to sort this from lowest to highest, highest to lowest, but I rarely find that option anymore. Here's one that sold for 19, and mine is a fireplace. You can see there's different ones here. This is our pattern to the right with the fireplace. But let's keep looking here if we can find a single fireplace. I don't see one. So let's go back to active listings. I do not spend a whole lot of time in my research unless I think I've got something really special. This one is brand new. Ours have some utensil scratches, but overall in good condition. It's looking like anywhere from 13, 15 to 20 for the fireplace one. That means I'm just going to pretty much set my price and know, because there's so many fireplace ones, that it might be a slower sale and it may not sell to the holidays. Maybe I'll luck out and all of these will clear out and be sold and gone by Christmas. All right, back to our listing here. Here's the photos. These are on white, but a lot of times Mark goes ahead and photographs them on black and then converts it to white in Photo Room. It's honestly amazing. A few of the photos. Here's what the logo looks like. And apparently there's a whole bunch of different patterns. Category, I have them set up by types of material, choosing ceramics and porcelain. That's just the way I do it. You can do it however you'd like. Condition used. I always like to put the title in the description. So let's talk about price. It's going to be buy it now. Put ours at $24.95. Instead of allowing offers, I'm going to do volume pricing so they can get the second one. Let's just go with 15%. Private listing, change it to calculated shipping, 3 pounds per plate, box size 12, 12, 8. I could fit 2 in there without any problem. List it. There it is. It's not really showing up here about the quantity. Let's go check that. Something's off here. I forgot to put in here quantity of 2. That's better. That's what it's supposed to look like. $24.95 for one, $21.21 each if you buy 2. Again, shipping cost is as if I'm shipping it to myself. That was easy, wasn't it? Vlog 18, first one that I did. In the last 90 days, she has had 511 sales. That averages 170 sales per month. Her lowest sale was $5 and her highest sale, $375 plus ship. Vlog 19, 740 sales in the last 90 days. The monthly average, because it's a 90-day period, monthly average is 246 sales a month. Her lowest sale was $2.26 up to $1,500. Vlog 20, 825 sales in the last 90 days. That averages out to 275 sales a month. Her lowest sale, $7.99 up to $1,100. Vlog 21, 634 sales in the last 90 days. That averages to 211 sales per month. Lowest sale was $4.99 up to $1,100. And no, that's not a mistake. Vlog 20 and Vlog 21 both had sales for $1,100, give or take, because they were offers, plus ship. Mark and I tend to go to breakfast every Saturday morning at the, where do we go? You know where we go. Golden Corral for breakfast. Anyway, we took a short walk on the greenbelt afterwards. And you know, I never get tired of that. I never get tired of walking that greenbelt. Now, we didn't walk very far and we walked a different direction this time. It's not a very long video clip, but I thought I'd show you a couple of minutes here from our walk because If you can't get out in nature, if you can't go for a walk because you're homebound or working all the time, well, come along with us and enjoy the pretty view. Green, 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 and green. Taking a walk on the green belt this morning after we just had breakfast. Where, Mark? Your favorite place?
Golden Corral.
Golden Corral, that's what we had this morning. Now we're just taking a little walk to walk off that omelet.
Morning.
After our short walk, I say a short walk, but we did get in about an hour plus walk, and I got about 5,000 steps on my little watch here. And then after the post office, we saw a couple garage sale signs, and I wasn't going to go out garage sailing, but I can't pass up a garage sale sign because you just never know what you might find. Kind of rhymes. Doesn't look like much, but we got a garage sale over there.
25 on that. It's
25.
Long glass. It don't have a maker's mark, but
Yeah.
I looked it up online and yeah, it's actually the piece is made that way. Now
Okay.
this is a chip here
Yeah,
in this one, but that one's not.
Alrighty, thank you.
You're welcome. Are you taking pictures?
It helps me see.
Oh, I gotcha.
There's some
Now,
wood
these have
fruit.
makers. Yeah, those are Yugoslavia.
Okay. Do you resell online or something? You seem to know your stuff.
No, I love enamel
That's
wear.
cute.
I love enamel stuff, and so I started collecting it just because I like it. And but we had a much larger home. We moved here from Knoxville, and I just don't have the space for it.
That is cute.
It's from Japan.
Yeah.
I actually got that one. I had it shipped to me because it was such a unique piece.
Little turntable, Lazy Susan, $3 from Inkyo Development. Some bags of stuff. I wish I knew my toys. I mean, I know that's, Spider-Man, but we don't know our toys, do we, Mark?
Nope.
We don't. Maybe if we had grandchildren we would, but we don't. Okay, Merit. That's really in rough shape, but it's cool looking.
Yeah, we don't eat many over there. Yeah, we usually just.
What's missing? Its key.
Right.
We've talked about how many active listings they have, up to $29.99, but how many sales have they had that fall in that range? All of these resellers have sales in the hundreds range, and as you saw, in the thousands. The takeaway from this, again, is, as you saw there, 33%, 55%, 76%, 70% of their sales are $29.99 or less. Again, what I call the sweet spot. Looking for another sale somewhere here. We're just leaving the post office, and you can't resist when you find garage sale signs. Garage sale today. Yes, there is. What is this? World's only corn palace, Mitchell, South Dakota. Looks like it has a little punched chip there. Mark, watch band. Wonder what these go to. Fitbit straps, 10 pack. Look at this, hon. They're used. You see that dirt there?
Yeah, they're dirty.
They're used. I thought they'd be new. Well, foul. It's pretty. Oh, 3 outbuildings too. That's good to know. Tabletop Unlimited. I don't think those are that old. What? Oh, what was that? I gotta get to where I can set this and look through it. What are these dolls? No markings on the feet. Anybody recognize them? And some dollhouse furniture and all pretty dirty. If I could find a brand. Well, it says Mattel, 1973. A high chair. Oh, they're so dirty. And that says Mattel, 1973. I've sold dollhouse furniture before. Oh gosh, I hate handling this stuff. Oh, does this tell me who they are? The Sunshine Family Home. I'm gonna look that up. That's my best clue right there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for $5. It's worth cleaning up. Oh, it's plastic. That was fold. It's got a lot of stuff and a couple of barns out back. It's a little letter holder. Wow, that Stein is gigantic. It's aluminum. I thought it was going to be heavier. Hong Kong. Probably supposed to have, or it has a liner. It's like it's an ice bucket. That's what it is. Britannia Mirage. Just stainless steel china. Sorry about the blurriness. Smiley faces. Some old cards. Vermont playing cards. Tennessee High School. Oh, she's getting rid of her annuals. I don't know if anybody would want these or not. 1998.
Mechanical guy. So we have plumbing, electrical, tools, wood, all kinds of stuff, and just make us an offer. It's in that big building right there.
Anything out there, Mark, besides wood?
Plumbing, electrical,
No.
Junk.
Home stuff.
road.
I do have something on hold up there. Mark just informed me. What did you say about this, Mark?
It's an old test tube rack.
And now you think this one is too? We thought at first it might be a pipe holder, but it's a test tube rack.
That looks like it's handmade.
Oh, I'm making a pile up there, so I'm getting those. I'm gonna add it to my pile. It's a small pile. I got excited about these pantyhose, and I'll explain why. They're silkies. They're $1 each. But, well, I'll show you here what they're going for. But the thing is, I need XL and extra tall and beige or natural colors, not black and brown and white and cream ivory. So for that reason, I'm going to leave these behind. Or I'd buy the whole lot. Let's take a look at, do they have a sale on in their stores? Do they promote their listings? That one's hard to tell. And do they accept offers? That's what we're going to look at next. All of us know that you can send an offer to a watcher. You don't have to have the best offer, make offer feature on to send an offer if eBay notifies you that someone is interested in your item. So that is one way of still making an offer. And as far as promoted listings, I have a feeling, a hunch, can't prove it, don't know for sure, I have a feeling that the last person that I analyzed her reselling strategy in vlog 21, I wonder if she promotes her listings in lieu of, in place of having sales and the offer feature on. Maybe she has a really high percentage that she promotes. So instead of giving 35, 40, 50% off on her items, instead of accepting offers on her items, maybe, just maybe, she promotes at a really high number. It's possible. If you know, you can leave a comment. Just don't leave her name. Stopping at another sale. I like that wreath. That is really pretty. It's using some of those styrofoam thingies. But that's pretty. Oh, look at that old-fashioned one. Definitely would do up nice for a vintage Christmas wreath. These little vintage ornaments tied on. Ooh. I bet that's hot. No. St. Nicholas Square, Walmart. Check the front porch. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty. But I'm not here for art today. Strawberry plate. I always have to be careful before I pick something up because it might be hot. That's really pretty, honestly. Pretty little plate. Ooh, the bath bombs are melting, I think. Not into those things. What is this? Baseball. I've seen these before. Uh-oh, what's in there? It's got some weight to it. Oh, cosmetics, personal stuff. So again, I'm going to ask, did you learn something in this video? You know that's always my goal, to share something with you to help you in your reselling adventure. Whether it's how to pack and ship, or how to list, or analyzing other resellers to share with you what I've identified, I'm truly always trying to help you. So if you like this video, I sure appreciate a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe. A lot of you are not subscribed. I know that because YouTube tells me. So if you'd consider subscribing and ring that bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video, that would be very helpful to our channel. And thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Vicki with Avante Avenue, and Mark and I will see you soon.